Today I will explain the deletion in B tree. Deletion is analogous to insertion, but it is more difficult. As in insertion, whenever the node is full, then we split the node into two nodes, and the middle key or the tth key will move up to its parent. The same way here in the case of deletion, the merging of two keys are required in order to maintain the minimum number of keys in any node, because when we delete a key from a node, then the number of keys will be reduced. So if particular node contain already t minus 1 keys, and if we delete one node, then it will violate the property of the lower bound on the number of keys. For example, suppose this is the case that t equal to 2. The degree is 2, so the degree is 2, so the minimum key can be 1. So here suppose this is what the say t is equal to 3, then the minimum keys can be 2. So 5 and say 10, 20 and 30, 40. And here suppose this is 50 and 60, and this is say 30, and here this is 70. Suppose here if I am deleting one key 20 from this node, so if the suppose this is a leaf node, I am deleting 20, and when we delete 20 from this node, then the minimum number of keys in this node will become 1. Here the degree t is 3, so the minimum number of keys in any node can be 2, not less than 2. So here the way what we do, just if you are going to delete a key from a node, then like insertion, we split always the full node. In deletion, when we move from root node to the leaf down in the path, if any node contain the t minus 1 keys, then first before moving down we have to increase one key. Means every node must contain the keys more than the minimum number of keys, like that is the t number of keys. So there is a chance that whenever we merge, like in splitting, we split the full node and the middle tth key will move up to the parent. Here simply just before deletion we have to merge these two nodes. So when we merge these two nodes, so this type of merging is performed. So one key from the parent will become the median or tth key of the merged node. So here the one key is coming down from this is the reverse of the insertion. What we do in the case of insertion is we split the full node in order to maintain the upper bound condition of B tree. Here when the you are deleting, then we have to maintain the lower bound property of the B tree. As when we delete a key from a node, then the number of keys may be less than t minus 1. So simply in order that the key after deletion the node contain t minus 1 keys, we make sure that every node in the path from root to leaf contains t number of keys, that is one more than the minimum number of keys. This is the condition for deletion. Again I am repeating, when we perform the deletion and the like insertion, deletion also, we always delete node from the leaf. So we have to move from root node to leaf. at any particular time in the path from root to leaf, if any node contain the t minus 1 keys, then first we increase the number of keys in that node by 1. So make sure before moving down, every node contain t number of keys, that is 1 more than the minimum number of keys. This is the condition required for deletion. Okay. Now I will explain the deletion procedure. Here the deletion procedure is the recursive procedure. So simply just whenever the recursive procedure is called with the pointer x is pointing to a node, then that node must contain t number of keys every time. If x in the recursive procedure, x is pointing to a node, and then the node must contain t number of keys. It means before calling the recursive procedure for a node, if that node contain the t minus 1 keys, then we increase the number of keys by 1. So there are number of ways how to do according to the certain condition. So just here simply just I will cover there are 3 cases. Okay, the first simple case that where if we are deleting a node from the leaf node, if x is a leaf node, suppose for example here say 78, suppose x is, this is a very simple case. If here I want to delete k is 75, k is 75, I want to delete 75, and x, because this is a recursive procedure, x is pointer to the node and key is present in the node x, and x is a leaf node. If x is leaf node and key is present in the node, then simply node is deleted by moving 78 here, and as this is the leaf node, so there is no child pointer movement required. So always the recursive procedure ends at the leaf node when x is pointing to the leaf node and the key k to be deleted is present in the leaf node. Okay. Now, so here I have written the steps. This is the first step. See, this is the first step of the recursive procedure. If key k in the node x and x is a leaf, delete the key k from x. Again, remember that, again I am saying that if x is a pointer, this procedure is simply calling with the condition that at any time x must contain at least t number of keys, that is 1 more than t minus 1 keys. Okay, so here whenever I talk about that the x is pointing to a node, if x is pointing to a node, it means x contain t number of keys, at least t number of keys. Okay. Now just here the second case. Second case is that suppose here I am deleting x as 55. Now the key is deleted 55. Key is deleted 55. So suppose in this recursive procedure, x is pointing to this node. Here I have drawn the portion of B tree to explain all the steps of deletion procedure. Okay, so here just I want to delete the key 55. So this is a node and x is pointing to this node. Okay, so first here the x contains the t number of keys. See, just here I can say that simply. So here I have not drawn the 80, it's the same 100. So now x contains what? X is the number of keys, degree of tree is 3, and it contains what? 3 number. Minimum number of keys 2. Minimum number of keys required 2 and the maximum is 5. Okay. So simply what I am saying that the x is here, x contains, because x is pointed to this node, so x must contain t number of, at least t number of keys. So there are 3 keys. Okay. So now simply just we check it whether the 55 present, because the node key can deleted to may be present on the internal node other than leaf. So if x is not leaf, so it is an internal node, then we check whether the k is present in this node or not. So x is internal node and the key k to be deleted is not present in x. So what we do, just we find the appropriate child, the root of the appropriate subtree where the k may be present. So here simply this 55, so 55 is greater than 10 and less than 90. So this is the root of the appropriate subtree. This is the subtree in which k may be present. If it is present, then it must be present in this subtree. Subtree rooted at what? Cix. Okay. Here Cix. Okay, Ci is here, the I is what? 2. Okay. Now simply just Cix. So again this first, before recursively call, again we check the number of keys. Number of keys in Cix. So number of keys in Cix are just more than t, just 1 2 3 4. Okay. So simply just here this is the, and k, the key to be deleted is not present in x. So just we call the recursively, we delete k from Cix. So in the recursive procedure is called with Cix. So the next time this will become what? X. So here just again, just it will become x again. The recursive procedure are called with Cix only. Cix contain at least t keys. Okay. Now come here. Again what? First just here x is leaf or not. Here this is the terminating condition of the, or base condition of the recursion. So x is not leaf. The next we check that, so x is internal node, we check the key to be deleted is present in this node or not. Key 55 is not present in this node. So the next what we do, we find the appropriate child, that is the root of the appropriate the child of the appropriate child of x in which k may be present. So here the root Cix, suppose this is, so for this case I 1 2 3. So here I is 3. The third child of this x, third child of x is this C3x, is this one. Okay. Now if suppose 55 present, then 55 must be present in this subtree, in the subtree rooted at Cix. Now I will check the, before moving down I will check just whether the node pointed by Cix contain t keys or not. So here the degree of tree is 3 and it contains 2t. So this is not t. So it is not having the t number of keys. So now just one of the 3 cases can be there. So if the Cix contain t minus 1 keys, t minus 1 keys matlab 1 less than t key. Okay. So minimum number of keys. If the Cix contains minimum number of keys, then there are 3 cases. The either of the case can be executed. So first it checks if immediate left sibling. If it exists means if we consider this node, then its left sibling doesn't exist. If we consider this node, then its immediate right sibling doesn't exist. But if we consider this node, then its immediate left sibling is this and the right sibling is this one. So now just if this CIX, the node pointed by CIX contain T minus 1 keys, then check its immediate left sibling. Immediate left sibling, suppose this immediate left sibling is Z here. This is 12. This is Z. Okay. Z. Immediate left sibling is Z. Now, if Z contain T keys, means one more than the minimum number of keys, then simply we perform such type of rotation. Actually, what is our objective? Because the 55 is present, the key to be deleted is present in the subtree rooted at CIX, and CIX contain what? The T minus 1 keys. So our objective is to increase the one key in the node pointed by CIX. So how we can do? Just we check either its immediate left sibling or its immediate right sibling. Here I am checking its immediate left sibling. So immediate left sibling contain what? T number of keys. So if its immediate left sibling Z contain T number of keys, then we perform such type of rotation. What is this rotation here? Simply just here this is a CI. So simply if we mention that this is what? CI. So this is I minus 1 key of X. This is at this time this is X, and this one is key I X. Okay. So here, and this key, this is I minus 1 key, this is ith key. This is ith key. Okay, and this is the ith child. So this is ith child. See, this is the first child C1, this is the second child C2, and this is the third child C3. And the key, this is the first child, sorry, this is the first key K1, and this is the second key. So I is 3, so this is what? Ki minus 1. So what? Simply here the I minus 1th key of X, I minus 1th key of X will move down to the into the CIX. Okay, so 30 will be moved here. Okay, and then the reason is that simply I want to make in this node 1 key more. Okay, and the next here this is what here there are at this time there are what? The key number of keys, but whatever be the number of keys, there are nz will give the number of keys. So nzth key of Z will move up to the X. So here the nzth key, or you can say that the last key of Z will become I minus 1th key of X. So here this is 22. Okay, and then simply the nz plus 1 child, that is the last child here, C1, C2, C3, C4, and the number of keys are what in Z? 1, 2, 3. So number of keys in Z is nz. So the nz plus 1th child of Z, that is C4, the nz plus 1th child of C4 will become the first child of CIX. Okay, so here this simply in this way, and simply the 22 from this node we reduce the number of node from Z, the nz will be reduced by 1. So here the 22 will be deleted, and this pointer is also deleted. The 1 child and 1 key will be deleted from Z. So here this type of rotation is performed to make the T number of keys in what? The CIX. After performing this rotation, this is the case that here the CIX, the node pointed by CIX will contain T number of keys. Now after that, recursively delete K from, we call the same recursive procedure to delete K from CIX. So next, this, after this process, this will become what? X, and again the recursive procedure will be called, and again now this key node will contain T number of keys. So find the root of the appropriate subtree in which K may be present. So here this is the appropriate child. Here this is what? Appropriate child, where the 55 may be deleted. Now again simply suppose just here 55 is deleted. Now if this is what? CIX. This is CIX. CIX is the appropriate root of the appropriate subtree in which 55 is present. But CIX contain what? The T minus 1 keys. So there should be what? T number of keys. So we cannot call the recursive procedure. So first we have to increase. So I said that either you have to check its immediate sibling or immediate right sibling. But see here, it's because this is the rightmost here. So immediate right sibling doesn't exist of this node. So what we do? We check its immediate left sibling. This sibling doesn't contain T number of keys. Now, so what we do? Just we merge the what? CIX and the immediate, one of its immediate left sibling. Here there is only one. If suppose you consider this one and the left and right both are present, so you can select any one of them. And suppose here I am selecting this one. So we merge Z into CIX, and that involves moving off what? This is the ith. So moving off what? The I minus 1th key down into the merged node. So after merging, what happened? The 50 will move down to the merge node. This now from X, the 50 will be deleted, this key will be deleted, and the pointer. Recall that when we insert, then I have created the one, splitted the node into two parts, and the tth key will move up to the parent. Here the reverse of that. This node and this node is merged, and the I minus 1th key will become the median key of what? The Z, and simply just these two pointers will be deleted. So here now the CIX, and now simply the CIX node is full. It contains the 2T minus 1 number of keys. Now recursively call the procedure to delete K55 from CIX. So in the next procedure, this will become what? X. Okay. When this become X, now just it will go to the first step. The X is a leaf and key to be deleted is present in X. So simply by shifting the 55 will be deleted from here. Okay. So 55 will be deleted. So this is the procedure. Okay. So here now see, now just this is a delete procedure. See, if the key K, just last key is present. So I said that key, whenever this delete procedure terminate, it always terminate at first step. Okay. Now there is one more step I will explain. Just the second step is, if the X is an internal node, if the X is leaf and the key is present in that node, it is deleted. If it is not present, sorry, the element is not present. But suppose X is not leaf, then it will go to the second case, else part. If X is internal node and key to be deleted, K, is not present in X. Now because there in the B tree, the node internal node also contains the data. So we have to check whether the key is present in the internal node or not. If key K is not present in internal node X, find the root CIX of appropriate subtree in which K might be present. There are following cases. Following cases means either the first case is true or the second case. Okay. And simply if the first case is that if the CIX contains T keys, the recursively delete K from CIX. The same procedure will be called again. Now the CIX in the next call will become X. If suppose the node pointed by CIX contain T number of keys. The second case, if CIX contains T minus 1 keys, as I have discussed, T minus 1, then either of the three cases will be executed depending on what you are considering. If CIX is immediate left sibling, so first check the immediate left sibling if it exists. If it is a leftmost node, then the left sibling will not exist. Like for example, this node. If we consider this node for this node, if suppose this is the CIX, then its immediate left sibling doesn't exist. The same, if we consider this node, then its immediate right sibling doesn't exist. But if we consider any intermediate node like this node, so its immediate left sibling is this one and right sibling is this one. Okay. So if CIX's immediate left sibling Z contains T keys, then I minus 1th key of X will be moved down into CIX. The nzth key of Z will be moved up to X, and nz plus 1th child will make the first child of CIX, and then I minus 1th key. Okay. Let's see one more case. This one case. If CIX immediate right sibling means suppose here this is the case like suppose just its immediate this is the CIX. Okay, this is the CIX and it contains T minus 1 keys. So first I have checked the immediate left sibling. So suppose here the immediate left sibling is 25. It also contains what, T minus 1 keys. Then here in this part, so this is not true that its immediate left sibling contains T minus 1 keys. So we consider its immediate, we check its immediate right sibling. Now see here its immediate right sibling contain what, T number of keys. So we perform this type of rotation. This is CIX. This is CIX. So we perform this type of rotation. What it does that first we move. This is what CIX. So this is what ith key. We move ith key down. Okay. So here just the ith key is down. So the here ith key will move. Ith key will become what, the last key, or simply what, tth key. Tth key of CIX. So here the ith key of X will be moved down into CIX, and that will become what, tth key of CIX. Okay. Then simply just this is what, Y. This is what, immediate sibling pointed by Y. So here what, the first key of Y will be moved to the up to the X, that will become the ith key of X. So here the 65 of Y, the first key of Y will be moved up to the X, and that is the ith key of X. And finally, so this is deleted, this is moved up, and finally the first child of Y will be the T plus 1th child of CIX. So here this in this way. Okay. So this is, I have not mentioned. So this is the case when its immediate right sibling contain T keys. Okay. So simply just what CIX is doing, actually CIX is doing one key either from its left sibling or from its right sibling, depending on that which one contain T. If suppose the immediate left sibling and right sibling both contain T number of keys, then either the algorithm can select the immediate left sibling or immediate right sibling. But now the third case, suppose the neither of its left and right sibling, immediate left and right sibling contain T number of keys. If CIX and both of its immediate siblings have t minus 1 कीज, मीन्स कि सी आई एक्स में भी t minus 1 कीज हैं और उसके लेफ्ट सिबलिंग और राइट इमीडिएट लेफ्ट सिबलिंग राइट सिबलिंग दोनों में t minus 1 कीज हैं. अब वो एक की नहीं ले सकता. देन द merging of CIX with one of its sibling is performed. In this process the ith key, in this process the key from X move down into the merged node, so that after this process the from X the ith key and ith key of the X will become the tth key of merged node, and ith key and the one pointer to the node is Ci plus 1, you can say, the if you consider the right child, and if you consider the immediate left sibling, then the Ci minus 1. So one child pointer X loses the one key and one pointer, and with this, after this process the CIX contains the 2t minus 1 keys, as I have merged the CIX with one of its sibling. And now recursively delete k from the node, from the pointer CIX, and again this procedure is called. Okay, and now the next case is when the k is present in the internal node. The second case is, now the third case, when the k is present in the internal node X. Now in the recursive procedure, second case is the k is to be, third case is, now the third case is the key to be deleted is present in internal node X. Okay, so here suppose the k to be deleted is 60, k is deleted is 70. The key to be deleted is 70 and it is present in X. This is the internal node. Here I have not drawn the whole tree. So simply at any particular time in the recursion the X is pointing to this node and the key to be deleted is present in the internal node. In the second case key was not present in the internal node, and here in the third case k is present in the internal node. Okay, so suppose k is 70. So what there are again there are three cases. The first case is that if the child y that precedes 70 contains at least t keys. If the child y that precedes k means here the k is 70, that precedes k, and this is the child z that follows k. Okay, so this is our k in this case. So what is to be deleted? So if the child y that precedes k has at least t keys, then simply just we have to find the immediate predecessor of k, say k dash, immediate predecessor k dash of k in the subtree rooted at y. Okay, how we will get that? Is simply just immediate predecessor of 70. The immediate predecessor of 70, just we go from y, and in the subtree rooted at y will be what? You go here in the on the right most branch, and this 68 will be what? K dash. So here the 68 will be removed from this, and the problem is simply to find the immediate predecessor of k, that is k dash, and then replace k by k dash, and then delete k dash from this node to k dash from this leaf node, and recursively we delete k dash in a single downward pass from this node y to this node. Okay, so here see what, here simply just the 70, the k is 70, and y is the child of x that precedes 70. Here y contains at least t key equal to 3, so at least t keys, 3 keys. Now simply just our objective is to find what, delete, find the immediate predecessor, which is what, the so on this node है ऐसा immediate predecessor, simply इसके last में जाके जो node होगी उसके यहाँ पे कहीं k dash होगा, ठीक है. तो अब see recursively delete, see here this is written the step. See, if the child y that precedes k in node x has at least t keys, then find the predecessor k dash of k in the subtree rooted at y, recursively delete k dash and replace k by k dash in x. Finding k dash and deleting it can be performed in a single downward pass. Okay, so now just our objective is to find what the our objective is to find the immediate predecessor of 70 in the subtree rooted at y. So it is what it saying that ki in a single downward pass we have to delete. So we start from this node and this node contains t keys. So simply now the problem is to consider its right to get, if this is not leaf. If this is not leaf, then simply it's the nz plus 1, last child we consider. So here the last child of y is this. This is not leaf, this is not leaf, and also it does not contain what, the t keys. So before moving down, just you have to merge it with it, you have to merge it with the its immediate sibling. So simply this is merge here the 70 40, and now just again we go for what, the rightmost, this is not leaf, so again the function is called, our objective is to delete 70. Listen, our objective delete to 70, but now simply we have to find the immediate predecessor k dash of k in the subtree rooted at y by moving the rightmost child until we get the leaf node. So simply this is containing, so simply this right child, last child doesn't contain what, t key, then first we have to make the t number of keys. So now this node is full, okay, so now simply just here we consider this node. Now in this node, the last child is not containing the, here the last child doesn't contain the at least t keys. So again the merging of two nodes, so here the 60 okay, so simply just now we delete here, just now this is the leaf node, so we remove k dash from this leaf node 68 k dash and replace in x the k by k dash 68, okay. And suppose if this is the case that key, suppose that here this node is already containing to 2t minus 1 keys, and when you merge these two, then automatically it will increases. Then we can do what, the rotation, the one key move up and down. Here suppose this is the case. Suppose here this is 40 and 40 and say this is 60. This is the case. Suppose this node is already full node, just 31, 33, 35, 36, 39. Suppose this node is full, and here this is what, the 42 and 50. Now just here the k to be deleted is 70 and its 70 and its immediate predecessor is 50. So it will start here, okay, and this contains t keys, so it will consider its rightmost child, but before moving down, make sure that this will contain what, at least t keys, but there are no there are t minus 1 keys. So simply just it will check with its immediate sibling. The sibling means the left, because we are going always to the right, so it will check its immediate left sibling, and its immediate left sibling contain the t keys. So simply just as in the third case I discussed, in the second case I discussed that this type of rotation is performed. This key, the last key, will move up to the y, and the just here the last key of y will move down to say this is what ci was c n z n y plus 1 y. Okay, this here. So here the 40 will be moved down, 42, 50, 40 and 39 will move up, and this child pointer will move here. Whatever with this child pointer, this child pointer will move here. So now simply, if this is not leaf, if this is leaf, then there is no child pointer, and now safely we can remove what 50, and the 50 is replaced, k dash will be replaced with what 70, and 50 will be deleted, and here 50 is replaced. The same we follow for this case. Okay, now the third case is what here in the case when the element, like this case, suppose here the 40 and 30, this is 70, okay, and this is what 32, 35, 42 and 50. This is the case when, suppose now I am here and our node is to be deleted is 30. I want to delete 30 from this node. So the key is present in internal node X. In internal node X. So now the Y, the child Y that precedes 30 and the child Z that follows 30 both contain Y and Z contain at least T minus 1 keys. So sorry, it contains the both contains T minus 1 keys. So here simply the merging of K, which is to be deleted, K and Z to be merged into Y. What I did in the case of insertion, the key K and all the keys and children of Z merged into Y. So this is what the 30 moved down, the middle key 30 will become the median of this node, and then the child pointer Z and the X, the child pointer Z is removed and 30 is removed from X, and the memory allocated for the node Z is freed, and simply now the problem is converted to delete 30 from the node Y, and again the recursion will be called. If it is leaf, then it contains the full node, now 30 can be deleted. If it is not the leaf node, 30 is there, so then again it will check that it's either it's the child that precedes 30 contain T, at least T keys, or the child that follows T keys contain T keys, and then simply if we consider the child that precedes, then we find immediate predecessor of K dash, or if you consider what the right child, like for example suppose here you are deleting a 70 and I am considering the Z, the child that follows K, then we find the immediate successor of K dash. So here we move to the first child, here this is the case. So 72 is the key. So simply just here this is containing T minus 1 key. So here simply our objective is to find the immediate successor of K dash. In this case K dash is what 72. So our objective to delete K dash from the subtree rooted at Z, and this will be done in a single downward pass. Again just we start from Z, that I will this actually this is X, still this node is in the main memory. Now just first we have to go to the leaf. So here the first child, it contains T, at least T keys. Now here this also contains at least T keys. So now simply we move here, say suppose this is Z. Now this is what this first child contains. It does not contain at least t keys, then immediate sibling to be checked. If it is containing the t, then simply we perform such type of rotation. But if it does not contain, then we perform merging. So we merge these 78 move down, and this child pointer is deleted, and here this is 74, 78 and 80. Okay, and this is pointer. So here the Z will lose what? The one node, one key and the pointer to the Z. And now finally the problem is to delete 72 from the leaf node, and this will convert it into the first case, and the 72 will be deleted here. But this is what? Immediate successor of 70. So the k dash, so last at the end just we replace k by k dash. So here k dash is 72. So simply just 70 is replaced with 72, and with the maintaining the search property, here all the elements are greater than 72. Okay, now here you can see the second step. If the key k is in node x, then x is an internal node. Do the following. If the child y that precedes k, I explained this one. The second, symmetrically, if the child z that follows k in the node x has at least t keys, then find the successor k dash of k in the subtree rooted at j. Recursively delete k dash. Recursively delete k dash means just every time you have to go to the first child of z and check it. If the first child of z contains at least t keys, then move down. Okay, and you move down until you get the leaf node. And if the leaf node again contain the t keys, then you delete the k dash and replace k key of x by k dash. And at any particular point, if suppose in moving down, if the key node doesn't contain the at least t keys, then there are two options. The first option is always check its, if you are considering the left, because predecessor, then consider its left sibling. And if the left sibling contain at least t keys, t keys means maybe just at least t keys, then perform the rotation. If suppose the sibling also contain t minus 1 keys, then perform the merging. As merging is more costly as compared to the shifting. So it is better that if the sibling contains at least t keys, then perform the rotation. Rotation means just the move one key up and the one key of x move down, and this way, what I explained in the second step. Now the third case, if both y and z have only t minus 1 key, merge k and all of z into y, so that x loses both k and the pointer to z, and y now becomes 2t minus 1 key, then free z and recursively delete k from y. Okay, so this is all about the deletion.